U.S. Senator John Cornyn making a stop in Odessa today to talk about the prevention of online sales of e-cigarettes. Good evening. I'm Katie Orth.
And Amity Flores. Sitting alongside the senator were medical experts who spoke about the dangers of vaping. Big 2's Felice Romero was there, and she joins us now with all the details. Felice.
Eddie and Katie, a recent survey by the American Journal of Health Promotion found that 32% of underage e-cigarette users reported getting their product online. Now, U.S. Senator John Cornyn is trying to put a stop to it with a new bill. Teenagers who are used to going online to buy vaping products such as e-cigarettes and Juul pods may have a tougher time getting a hold of them after a new act in Congress is passed.
It is being marketed as a safer alternative, but that does not mean it's safe, as we've heard here today.
U.S. Senator John Cornyn taking a firm stance Wednesday while discussing the Preventing Online Sales of E-Cigarettes to Children Act.
We stand together when it comes to protecting our kids against those who take advantage of them by trying to addict them to a product or get them to purchase a product that will harm them and jeopardize their health and their well-being.
As of right now, if a teen wants to go online and purchase an e-cigarette, all they need to do is check a box saying they're of age. This act will require online retailers to verify the age of all purchases by requiring an adult with an ID to be present at delivery.
And this is just one step stopping young kids to buy these products, but what else do you think needs to be done?
Well, we heard how these products are being mixed with other illicit substances like THC, which is a psychoactive component of marijuana. But I think there's growing concerns about the public health consequences of increasing drug use.
The senator also pointing out its bipartisan support, naming Senator Dianne Feinstein as his chief Democratic co-sponsor.
This is really a growing public health problem that we're trying to get on top of.
This bill still needs to be voted on in the Senate. If passed, the U.S. Attorney General would need to make a list of all non-compliant e-cigarette sellers and share it with common carriers. Reporting live in studio, Felice Romero, Big 2 News.